This is kind of a little intimidating because usually there's a lot more here that I can hide behind. And I'm usually a mover too, so that thing is kind of an odd one. It just looks like it's a lot, but I had to make the print big. I just want to say congratulations to Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference on a tremendous success over all these years. Congratulations to all the inductees tonight into the Hall of Fame, plus congratulations to all of tonight's award winners. Thank you to the RMAC nominating committee. This is such a great honor being here tonight with all these other athletes and educators as well. I want to thank you all for this award. It's a great feeling as the hard work, the numerous miles, training, competing over all these long years, and being honored for all those accomplishments. As with any award, it's really humbling. Really humbling feeling for me. I just loved my time at Adams State, and I loved running, and I love training. I want to say thanks to my family. I have a lot of people here tonight. I don't know if I'll make them stand up, but my wife Lisa's here. From the moment we've been together for 25 years now, will be our 25th wedding anniversary on February 10th. She's been with me for all those, been supportive in all of our personal and our career moves. She's been an awesome assistant coach for me, as I'll explain here later. To our kids, I have Kayla here tonight. It's my oldest. My other two kids are in a youth camp as counselors in South Fork, Colorado, and that's my daughter Bethany, who is a Adams State nursing student, and my son Jacob, who's 15 this year. We also have our grandkids, who are the heart and soul of us. My in-laws are here tonight. They've been so supportive over the years from the first time that we met. They weren't too sure about, this weird kid from Sterling, Colorado, and Lisa thought I was from New Zealand the first time I told her Sterling because it had such a weird draw, and I was kind of a backwoods kid in the plains of Colorado. I'd like to finally thank my parents, Don and Carol Robirds. They so much of their love and understanding and from being there for whatever I wanted. I remember a lot of my high school meets, my mom was always there. She was able to take the time and come in and watch the meets. Most of the time on her lunch hour and then head back to work. My dad tried to make a lot of the big meets and usually did. He passed away about 8 years ago, but I do remember my first cross-country race as a freshman at college and having my dad there and having him hear him yell it and cheer me on and give me a go bird, and I know that was my dad's voice. And you pick those things out. And at that moment, I really realized that he understood the commitment that I made to the program and that I made to go to Adams State. He really wanted me, to stay around Sterling and go to NJC. So it was a very proud moment in our lives together. I want to say that I'm a little reminded of, that little dot on the timeline of life, like a lot of us that have Facebook and stuff, you have that little timeline. That it means a lot, that little dot. And how big can you signify what happens in your life on that little dot? I've been blessed as a very mediocre person is really what Coach can explain it as. I came in with no real great talent from Sterling, Colorado. I just loved and wanted to run. I had a desire and a drive, and I wanted to succeed. I put that same mindset as I became part of the greatest cross-country program and track program in the world. As I was rewarded by being part of a select group of men that had the same dedication and respect for one another. It was not long before that we all started to see tremendous success with those of us who stayed true to the program and used the lessons that were learned to achieve that goal that we all shared. It was what we talked about at the breakfast table, we talked about at the lunch table, we talked about at the dinner table. It consumed our lives. Oh yeah, we talked about other things. Pigeons. Yeah, it's what Coach called girls. Usually it wasn't in the same context, and I know I try, because see there's some kids out here, so I try to keep it clean, but he would usually be as my Coach Vigil impersonations. Damn it, you young pups, you don't need pigeons to distract you. You need your studies, they demand your attention, and you have your teammates who respect and love you. There's no need for girls with that philosophy. And if you knew Craig Dixon, Pat Melgares, Art Vigil, Andy Medina, Danny Hawkins, myself, we were more oddly than smooth jock types, so that pretty much took care of the girl problem. The attainable goals were being met each week as we trained, and as training intensified, it was continued belief in this program that keeps you growing both mentally and physically. As the cross-country and track seasons came and went, we had new pupils that were coached by Coach Vigil through the methodology and his philosophy. They had the belief in the same program and dedication to being great students and athletes, and it was our turn to mentor these young pups on what was expected of them as they went on to nationals and to prepare them for the demographics of the competition. We took our job of mentoring very seriously, as it was a reputation of the school and the program that's always on the line. The actions of each one can negatively affect the program. And this was this mantra that is passed from one generation of athletes to the other. We received the same teachers from great people like Pablo Vigil, Danny Garcia, Sam Montoya, Pat Porter. John Escobar is one of the ones too, a lot of his stories. Robbie Hipwood, Rick Roybal, Kenny Woodard, and Bob Ferguson. These were all very good mentors for us. My blessed life continues as I'm a professional firefighter, as you can see. I'm from Black Forest Fire Rescue. I have the greatest job where I get to work with my young crew. And I say young crew because they're all my kids' age, and they're pretty much like my other family. I get to work with plus the other ladies and men of the department. These young people show a lot of dedication. They show a lot of respect in trying times and high-stress situations. I'm an instructor for the department, which means that I get the opportunity to teach, mentor, and coach others, my other passion, which is firefighting and rescue operations. I have abundance of young staff that they're there to strengthen their skills, and I have a varied turnover too. We're a volunteer department. We see a lot of people come and go. A lot of this reminds me of how things were at Adams State. We see a lot of people, young freshmen, come in with great talents, come and go as they seek other opportunities. This reminds me a lot of my days at the campus at Adams State. That little dot continues to grow for me. I moved to Monte Vista not long ago, and I moved back to the San Luis Valley. I started to coach cross country at Sargent Middle School and Sargent High School. This is awesome for me because it's my favorite subject, and I get to coach and mentor these student athletes and watch them grow and improve in many ways. The word is out for us that our kids that have great and improved times, that things are really coming around for this small high school program. We're looking forward to start to be a dominating team in their district in the state competition. I coach middle school as well, and they have those 3 grades in there have tremendous success, and a lot of them have great ability that they will more than likely try to make it to the state junior high competition. I want to thank you again for this award. This is a true honor in accepting this tonight. This will be another addition to my little dot in life. I had great success at Adams State and with our RMAC, and this is just another great blessing in my life. Thank you guys again.